everybody, Sister Fantastic here. Happy Mask Monday. Today, y'all, I want to do an eye mask, and I've got a pair here from Grace and Stella. These little gel eye masks, and they need to be used up because they're drying out. And then I don't have a box to share with you guys today, but I thought I would do some never have I ever questions. So anyway, I was looking on the internet, and I found a group that I thought were fairly interesting and pretty harmless, you know. And so I thought I'd share those, and I wrote them down. And they're easy to find on the web. Okay, let's put these on. The juice is drying out on these things, and there's just very little left in the packet here, and so I wanted to go ahead and use this package of eye masks up. But anyway, these are really nice. They're collagen boosting eye masks from Grace and Stella. Okay, let's get this other one on. And we're going pink today. Okay, let's get into these questions. All right, now this is, I'm just going to say never have I ever and do the category. And then I have or I haven't. And if I have a little story to tell, I'll tell the story. Okay, never have I ever baked from scratch. I've definitely baked from scratch. Cakes, pies, all kinds of stuff. Bread. All right, never have I ever broken a bone. I did break a bone when I was in the 3rd grade. I broke my ankle. Never have I ever got stitches. No, I've never had stitches. I probably needed some when I fell down those stairs, but my mother, she's a nurse, and she doctored this up with a butterfly bandage, which helps the skin, you know, come together, which is what stitches do. Anyway. Never have I ever met a celebrity. I never have, like, had a conversation with a celebrity, but I did come face to face with a celebrity in a restaurant in Nashville. Vince Gill, he was at a Mexican restaurant having lunch, and he sat at the table right across from us. Never have I ever went surfing. I have never went surfing. I don't know if I could or not, especially at my age. Never have I ever hitchhiked. I have hitchhiked. I was forced to. My car broke down on the interstate, and I was traveling a long distance, as a matter of fact. And I got about, 2 hours away from where I lived toward my destination, and the car broke down, and I had just bought the car. Anyway, I had to call the company I bought it from to come and tow it. And it was a funeral. I was going to a family funeral, and so I hitched a ride to, get to where I needed to go. It was crazy. That was a crazy weekend. Never have I ever gone hunting. I have never gone hunting. I have no desire to go hunting. Never have I ever gotten a tattoo. I have never gotten a tattoo. I have no desire to get a tattoo. Never have I ever been to another country. I have been to other countries. I've been to Mexico. I've been to Guatemala. I've been to Canada. I've been to other countries. Never have I ever eaten alligator. I have not ever eaten alligator, but they say it tastes a lot like fish. Anyway, I don't know. I might try it if it was prepared properly. Never have I ever ran a marathon. I've never ran a marathon, but I did walk a marathon. I went on a 15-mile walkathon. Oh my gosh. That just wore me out. And I was young and fairly active. All right. Never have I ever lost my wallet. I have lost my wallet. In fact, I lost my whole entire purse. I went to the movies as a teenager, and it was like a group date thing, you know. And I got so caught up in the movie and who I was with and all that stuff that I left my purse in the movie house and I lost it. Never have I ever dated a friend's ex. I have never done that. And you know, I have two sisters and we were fairly close in age. And that's one thing that we never did, is we never crossed that line where we dated each other's boyfriends or, you know, anything like that. Never have I ever built a piece of furniture. No, I have never built a piece of furniture. I have refinished a piece of furniture, as it was a project for school, for home economics. That was hard work because it had a lot of paint and stuff on it that I had to scrape off, and then I had to sand and sand and sand and sand, and then, you know, I re-varnished it and all that stuff. It was a lot of hard work. And I didn't have any tools or electric, you know, sander. I did everything by hand. Never have I ever done my own car repairs. I've never done my own car repairs. I've never changed the tire. About the only thing that I can do on a car is pump gas and check the oil. That's it. I have no desire for that. And never have I ever started a club. I have started a club. It wasn't anything serious, though. It was just, you know, one of those childhood things where you have a select group of people that you want to make exclusive, you know. And so anyway, our clubs when we were kids consisted of making a tent outside over the clothesline. And we'd all gather inside, and, you know, it wasn't anything official. Anyway, it was just fun stuff as a child. Good memories, though, huh? Okay, y'all, that is my questions. I'm going to continue wearing these even after the video. I'll take a picture. Just a quick one today. I love you guys so much. I appreciate your time and attention. Hoping you're having a great weekend. An amazing weekend. The weather here is absolutely spectacular. It rained yesterday, but today it's sunny, clear, not a cloud in the sky hardly, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. The temperatures have been in close to 80 degrees, and it's just wonderful. So I hope your weather is doing good too. You have to let me know down in the comments your answers if any of these questions grabbed your attention. Never have I ever. And tell your story. Anyway, that'll be good. All right, y'all, give me a thumbs up on the video. Please, if you haven't subscribed already, I'd like to invite you to do so. Make sure and take care of your skin. Stay hydrated. It's getting warm out there, and we don't want to be dehydrated. Skin or inside the bod. Okay, y'all, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you today is my prayer, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.